Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a great day. It is April 15th. It is dreaded tax day and it is 5 o'clock and you guessed it, I still have not filed my taxes yet. I have like 7 hours. I'm going to film this video, probably cook dinner, and then sit down and do it. They're no fun. We always owe, so that's a boo. But anyway, I hope that you have completed your taxes and you don't have the stress weighing on you of realizing that you need to get your taxes done. All right, so I have been gone for a week. I haven't had any videos, and I have not been thrifting as much. I have gone to a couple of estate sales, some thrifting, and some auction wins. So we're just going to compile it all together. My hope is, now fingers crossed, that I'm going to style some of this and insert some pictures at the end of the video to show you how I've styled it. So let's just get started, because as I'm looking around, this is going to take just a minute. Okay, so first, starting off strong, this is an auction win. And when I talk about auction wins, for the most part, every now and then I will do like estate sale auctions. Not very often. I don't like the way those work. When you think that time is up, like if you've made, you know, the bid, you're the winning bid, you put that in, you've got like, I don't know, 15 seconds or whatever. You think, yay, this is it. They add time to give someone else another chance. So I don't like that. I have done it before, but the majority of my auction wins are Goodwill auctions. Maggie's wanting in here, so and as much as I complain about them and I say I'm done, I'm not going to do it anymore, I still do them. I'm the problem. You know, it frustrates me that they send things off to be auctioned instead of putting it in the store, because they just want you to pay a higher price. So I know somebody had asked me if I would do a video showing how to do that. I haven't quite figured out how to do that. Y'all know I'm not fancy with the videos. You would just go to Goodwill Auctions online, you set up an account, and then you pick an item. I strongly suggest the first thing you do before you place a bid, check the shipping, because I have won an auction before where it didn't ship, and it was like, I don't know, like in North Dakota or something. I got a one-time forgiveness on that. I didn't know that some of it's not shippable, so make sure that it is shippable, and then check your shipping price, because sometimes the shipping price is ridiculous, and it may be just as, or even a better deal for you to actually purchase it at an antique store sometimes, you know, to kind of wait until you find it. But that's how I do that. Anyway, let's get to my auction win. I won a set of Johnson Brothers, not a set, that's a lie. I won 6 salad plates, 6 berry bowls, and 6 butter pats of the Johnson Brothers Normandy collection of Flow Blue. It was produced in 1890. It was the first commission on it. And I already have 1 dinner plate, but I was able to get 6 of what I'm calling a salad plate. It seems a little too big to be a bread plate. This is a pretty, this pattern, I see it quite a lot. I like the gold detail on it. I see how the blue is flowing, because I have a few plates where this is all white. So I was able to get, here's the comparison. Let's see if we can show you a comparison. So there's where the blue was flowing, and there's where they were able to control the blue. And it came with the berry bowls. And there's the little stamp. Let's see, I think it's upside down. The Johnson Brothers and the butter pats. Y'all know I love butter pats. And I also was able to get, now this is a different pattern, and it's so, I can't read it. The little pattern, the little stamp is blue, so blurred. But I was able to get this beautiful platter. It's a small oval platter, and it does not match this brand. or this particular set, but I'm going to try to make a flow blue platter wall. So this will be perfect. I went to an estate sale that I was very excited to go to. I went Friday right after school, and it was privately listed, but I also kind of think it was like the man just doing his own estate sale. It was really weird. I don't know. He had some artwork that I wanted, but it was very expensive. I did get this though. I have seen this little boy, and I just think that he's adorable. So this is just a small, like, little 5x7 frame. I'm going to try to tuck him away in a bookcase somewhere. I'm in the process of taking down, I know that you're hearing the puppies. I'm sorry. But I'm in the process of taking down the bunnies and things, and I kind of have just created a mess. But so you won't see this style today, nor will you see the flow blue style today. Actually, I'm looking around. There's not a whole lot of anything that you're going to see styled today. I'm sorry. You might, there's a few things that I'll show. Okay. And then I went to an estate sale Saturday morning. We just ran to this estate sale, and then we ran to, I think, Home Depot, because y'all, we had to spend the weekend working and being responsible adults in our yard. Our front yard looks fabulous. Our backyard, it's going to take 3 or 4 more days of work, but that's okay. So at this estate sale I went to on Saturday, I was able to get, oh, Greg's home, so the puppies are going to get really loud. Now, I didn't buy this for what's in the frame, but I loved this frame, and it will look really good with some of my vintage cabinet cards that I get. And then I got this frame. It's just a little bit more simple, but I didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention, y'all, but I guess like their granddaughter was still left in the frame. I don't really know. I hate it when you go to like the thrift store and you see people's family in the photos. It's kind of weird. I grabbed this. Now, I don't know. I've been debating about getting a large one for my firewood, and I was like, no, because the way our mantle is, you've seen it, I don't think brass would look good in, like, to have the whole brass gate. I think the black gate looks better with the marble and everything. But I did grab this because I thought that it would be really cute to have like some little florals looking like, you know, you had just picked some, and I love the feet on it. Now, I got these, and they feel so gross. They were in a kitchen, so you can kind of feel the grease. But moving on, I thought that they would look so cute if I could find a recipe box like I'm looking for to go this fall with my Spice of Life and the Corel golden butterfly dishes. And they're all a little different. They have different little fruits on them. But these will be cute. And I may even fill some out to kind of have mixed with that for the fall. I know, who changes out recipe cards for the fall? I apparently do. Let's see, did I get anything else at that estate sale? So I grabbed this ball mason jar. I don't have any that have this kind of lid. And I think that this will look good whenever I do the laundry room. And then I was very excited to find a tumbling Santa. So he sits like this. They kept asking me, he was made in Taiwan, and they kept asking me at checkout, you know, because this is typically a set of 3, where the other 2 were. And I was like, well, I don't know. If you know, that'd be great. They never could find the other 2. They probably didn't have the other 2. So I did just get the one, but I would have loved to have gotten the other 2. So he's super cute. So that is it for estate sales, I think, except for I got a ton of books. Oh, now I grabbed this Wexford vase. Look how beautiful this is. Greg actually saw this. They had a lot of Fostoria, the American Fostoria, and so we love that, but we are determined we are not going to start collecting another pattern of glassware. But as much as we liked it, we did, pass on it and got this. This will be a beautiful vase if I ever pull out any of my Wexford. I do use salt and pepper shakers, but I don't know. I guess it's just I need to pull it out and use it. And I also got these 2 books at that estate sale. And there's not a copyright date. And then this, cannot believe I got this. This was $3. Both these books were $3. Now I'm not going to say this right, but it's that. I'm going to put my readers on. That movie with Anne Hathaway. It's a musical. Miserable. I don't know. Go ahead and laugh. Make fun of me. It's volume 2. I looked for volume 1. They didn't have it, but let's see. And it just starts right into, there's one little picture, but there's no copyright date that I can find. The pages are very, very fragile. But there's I couldn't believe somebody hadn't gotten that book, because we got there 45 minutes after the sale had started. So I was excited to get that. Okay, so that does do it for estate sales. We've got some thrifting. Now, I found this. I don't know if this is supposed to be something different. It was 99 cents, and I am going to use it as a little cloche. I'm not sure if it went into something like that, which it may have. I don't know, but I just think that that'll be really cute as a little cloche. Now, I know what I just said, okay? I know that I just said I was not going to start collecting more glassware. And I know that I just said that there was lots of that beautiful Fostoria at that estate sale. And it was a little high, like I'm not gonna lie. But prior to that, last week, I was in City Thrift and I saw this beautiful Fostoria cake plate. Look how pretty that is. It was $12. Y'all, I looked this up online. This one sells for anywhere that I could find from $75 up to $200. It is heavy. It is beautiful. Didn't buy it. I'm not going to resell it. But I just think, there'll come a day when I'm going to want to serve up some petit fours or some cucumber sandwiches or, maybe even a small cake. I don't know. But I will use this at some point and I will mix it with my Wexford. But this was too beautiful to leave behind for $12. That's it. I'm probably not going to get any more. And y'all know that I'm lying, and I probably am. All right. I came across, I don't normally buy cookbooks, but I found this Food for the Body, Food for the Soul cookbook. It was 1943 is when this was copyrighted. There's not really any pictures. Well, I guess there are some. Doesn't look very appetizing, but I just thought some of the recipes might be cool to look at, and it was like $1.99. But then I found this, and this was $2.99, but I went ahead and bought it. It is the Murray County Cookbook. It's the Murray County Union of the King's Daughters and Sons. But I could not leave this cookbook at a thrift store in Smyrna, Tennessee. Now, I flipped through it, and I know some of the people that submitted recipes. So I've not got a chance to really sit down and look at it, but just to have, I just thought it was cool since I am from there, born and raised there. So I was excited to find that. Now, I thrifted this from the Goodwill in Smyrna. It had a picture in it. I don't know what I've done with the picture. Greg didn't like it. I sort of liked it, but there was a bunch of younger than me people, I don't know what age bracket, and they were over at the pictures, and they were holding this, and they were making fun of it, and you know, just going on about the picture that was in it. It was like some ballerinas, and they threw it on the shelf, and I thought, So I went over, and of course, I absolutely loved this frame. Took the picture out, went on to Etsy, bought and downloaded this picture that I've been wanting. Would have loved if I had found in a frame for $3 and like 37 cents. I got, you know, the rights to this picture. Printed it at Walgreens with some kind of discount code. Y'all ready? Look at that. Of course, Greg and I wanted that. He has a bunny. So we love this, and this frame has some damage to it, but it just kind of makes it more. I love this frame. It was $6. It's an 11 by 14. No. Yeah, 11 by 14. And so for under $20, I have a beautiful piece that I can hang in a gallery wall. Now one was 99 cents and one was $2.99. So I don't know, you know, probably like different people pricing. But I picked up 2 more of these serving bowls of the golden butterfly for Corel. I mean, for that price, yeah, I'm gonna get those, you know, get some mashed potatoes in there. Whatever, they're great for serving vegetables. They're a good size, and I want to try to use these this fall. Now I did get 3 of these. I have showed y'all the ironstone wheat pattern of pictures that I've been able to get. I have like a bowl and maybe a plate. Well, I found some of these little bowls. Now I did get these off eBay. You can see the little wheat. It matches. There's no chips. There's no staining, but I was able to get 3 of those. So I will put those in my little cabinet. And then with ironstone, I found, hold on, I gotta read. The J&G Meakin, both of these are, the Hanley New England bowls. Look at this. There's not any staining. Well, there's a little bit, but there's not much. But you see that scalloped edge. I love that. And then this one, I already have the 2 larger ones that go with this. So you better believe I snatched this up. This kind of goes along with that ladyfinger pattern that I like so much. Well, I like the ladyfinger square bowls. I have 1, but they have the same scallop edging. So I was very excited to find those. I got from City Thrift just some really old, these are $2.99 a piece, really old pretty books for just displaying. Now these 2 are so funny. They're in German. I can't read any of it. And also, there's no copyright date, but they appear to be very old. You know, the pages are real nice, kind of stained. But they'll be pretty like around Christmas or, you know, any of the holidays you would use red. And then I got a Blessed Streeter Aldridge Treasury. I'm not sure, but it was $2.99. And I like the way the spine looked. And then I got, now this has so much water damage, but it's Andrew Jackson Fighting Frontsman. I thought this little book would be good to have. Then I was at Goodwill, and you know, I've made friends in all these little stores that I go to. And there was a lady, I was talking to her about that frame actually that I just showed you, and she was putting out some books, and she said, "What kind of books are you looking for?" And I said, "Well, y'all don't have what I'm looking for." I said, I really like to get the older books, especially if I have any, you can find any in the 1800s. And I said, "But I know y'all have to ship them off to auction, and she said, hold on. And she went to the back and she brought me out this stack. Look, that one's falling apart. This stack of books, y'all. This one is the oldest one, and it has a copyright date of 1896. Look, I love it. Some of these are not quite so old. They're early 1900s. The Mother Tongue, Fables and Rhymes. I was excited about that one. This one that's fallen apart, I need to just maybe get some little glue to glue that, but it's science stories. So like science fiction. And then I got a 1946 publication of Black Beauty. I know you can't really see that, but. So I paid $1.99 for each one of these books. I was very excited to snatch those up. All right, y'all. So that is it for my just sort of hodgepodge estate sale, thrift store, auction wins. This way I can get everything put up. Let's see, today is Monday. Thursday, I'm going to a senior center yard sale. Now, it opens at 8, and I have to wait until I get off school. And I'm only going to have about 30 minutes to shop because it closes at 3. I went to it last year. This is an amazing sale. If we were not doing our state testing, oh my goodness, I would try to get there at 8 o'clock. But state testing comes first. So I will have a haul for you all there. And then this weekend, I'm not really sure. I don't have a whole lot going on this weekend. I probably need to work in my yard a little bit more. But y'all, the Great Junk Hunt in Nashville, Tennessee is coming up. And that is why I have slowed down a little bit, because I have bought tickets to go. It is the first weekend in May. I think it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I've got tickets for every day. I cannot wait to go. I am trying to save money so that I can go, and if I see it and I want it, I can get it. And so I will definitely have a haul coming up from that. If possible, I will try to take you guys there with me. So anyway, I definitely will probably have these books put somewhere. Maybe I'll have the Ironstone put up. But a lot of this will just kind of go tucked away. I won't have this picture put up, but it will come up soon. But I will try, guys, to kind of check in with y'all before the week is up. If I can get all this Easter stuff packed up and put away, that's the thing, is it's made a mess. I'll try to show you how we're going to live for the next month or so before I start bringing out summer. So anyway, get your taxes done. If you see this before April 15th is over, which I don't know, you may not. But don't be a procrastinator. Lesson learned. Don't be like Tanya. You guys have a great week. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.